Right guys, so it is Wednesday today, 6 o'clock, like usual. We're on our way to the gym. It's leg day. Definitely one of my more intense days of the week. Something that I definitely do not go easy on. Really looking forward to it. I might not show it on my face, but it is definitely one of my favourite days of the week. Most intense day is the day where when you wake up the next day, you are in serious pain. But that's good because I know that I've trained hard. But yeah, leg day today, looking forward to it. Well, I was thinking really earlier on more about this channel and stuff. I know I don't do a lot of talking to the camera. That's not really the type of content I do. I mean, I know when I was in Thailand away doing my boxing camp, I was a lot more talkative with the camera, which is new for me. It's not something that I'm used to doing. It's not something that I was planning on really doing much when I first started, but I've realised now that's not the way that this channel will grow, and it's not going to do well for people, well, new people watching. I know people who already know me. For them, they already know me, so it's easy, so I don't have to do that. But I'm not thinking of new people starting to watch this channel. So really, you don't know much about me, which is obvious. You know, all you know is I'm 16 and I train in the gym because that's all I post, and I do a bit of boxing because I showed you in Thailand. So, you know, anyone new watching, feel free to leave questions in the comments, and I might end up doing like a Q&A video, that if that interests anyone, especially like newer subscribers or people new watching my videos, because I know there's not a lot about me that you know, and I can only say so much about myself. Like, you know, people who don't know me, I'm just a random person on YouTube filming his weight sessions. But to people who do know me, you know, there's a lot more to the story. So yeah, anyone who's ever interested in asking me any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. You know, I'd really be happy to answer them, just because I want to have that connection where it's not just you're watching a random person train and then that's it and the video's done. So, you know, trying to think really what is there that people want to know about me. I mean, I'm 16 years of age. That's always the first thing that people will want to know. I'm a rugby player. I've been playing rugby for, I'd say, just coming over 2 years now. Been playing since I was 14. I lived in Thailand for 5 years. I came back, started playing rugby just as a thing to get friends before I started going to a school year. And it just went well from there with the rugby, really. I got into the district. I played for Pontypridd District. We won the Dewar Shield final. I got forward of the year. And then I ended up getting into Cardiff combined. I ended up getting in to the college. I played for the college as well. I played for the Cardiff under-18s. That's really the big part. I'm also a boxer. I'm an amateur boxer, but I'm a boxer that hasn't actually had any fights yet. I've gone for 4 fights in my lifetime before. All 4 have ever pulled out. I did Muay Thai from a young age. I was 7 years old. I went to Thailand with my family. We moved there. I did Muay Thai from the age of 7 till I was 12. I did, I'd say, a year to 2 years living in Pattaya, where I was just doing solid training. I was training twice a day. I was running on the streets with, you know, Muay Thai fighters, Russian fighters. I've been in gyms all over Thailand. I've trained in Cambodia, Vietnam. I've trained in the most rugged, you know, low hardcore gyms you could be to. I've trained in the nicest gyms you could be to. I've been around quite a bit, and I know I might not look like it, and I don't say a lot, but I have been around. I've done a lot of things. What else is there I could tell you about me? I might possibly be boxing in Thailand in a couple of months' time. There's been chatting going on when I've been in Thailand, training with my trainer, who's a world champion. He's a 3-time WA world champion, Yodsanan. Can't say his last name, I'll be honest with you. But you've all seen him in my past videos, and if you haven't seen him, go and check out my past videos and you can see him. He's one hell of a fighter. They used to call him Mini Mike Tyson, or the 3K battery. He never run out of energy. So yeah, who knows, in a couple months' time you might be seeing me getting ready for my first ever amateur fight, because in Thailand they love fighting. You know, over here it's hard for me to find any fights, especially at my body weight. You know, I'm quite decently heavy and I'm fast and I'm a good boxer, but I don't want to drop weight. And I know in my last video that I've posted, you see I've put Win to Shred, because technically at the moment I've got a bodybuilding coach, and at the moment he's been sorting out my diet plan for me, because my diet plan has been something that needed improving. So that's the whole reason why I got a coach. And at the moment I am in a kind of a cutting phase, but it's getting that balance between cutting for boxing but also keeping the weight for rugby, because I don't want to lose too much weight, because then rugby just won't work for me. When you're in two different sports like that, it's quite hard to have that balance between them, because they're two very different sports. I know they're both physical sports, but they're two completely different sports. So it's having that balance between. So even though I'm cutting, I'm not trying to cut too much. I'm trying to cut but also keep my weight relatively the same, but trying to pack on size and lean. So what I'm trying to do is, instead of bulking up like a dirty bulk and just putting on as much weight as I can for the rugby, I'd be too slow and lethargic. I'm trying to keep my cardio up, but also keep my weights really intense and keeping that strength. So I'm trying to run and keep my fitness like how a runner would be, but keep my strength like how a weightlifter would be. So I'm trying to find that balance between where I can cut the weight with the fat, but also keep the weight the same for the rugby, but build on top of that, if you get what I mean. I'm trying to build a solid foundation. So that's where I'm having the back and forth now, where I'm trying to think, is it worth the cut? When I'm cutting, I need to take rugby into consideration, because when I'm putting them two together, they're not really going hand in hand with each other, but I'm just trying to find that balance, which I'm sort of finding at the moment, just because right now with the Blues, I play for the Cardiff Blues Under-18s Academy. We're in that off-season at the moment. We don't start again until January. We have 4 games in December. So I'm at that moment now where I don't need to be heavy in season, and I can have the time to cut down a bit and build up from there, because that's what I want to do. I want to cut down, get all the weight that I don't want, the weight that you don't need, and I'm trying to then lean bulk up and get to that solid base, because it's not always about being the heaviest. You don't always need to be the heaviest. I mean, yes, in my position you do need to be heavy, but I don't want to be heavy and unfit and unstrong. I don't want to just be there to win scrums. I want to be there to get around the pitch. I want it there to be seen, So there, I've gone into a bit of a chat there now with you guys, because I just wanted to be more in touch with people who watch the video, especially people who don't know me. So, there's a bit of a in-depth conversation there, and I'm going to try and have more conversations on the camera and more explaining to people more about me. And I will try and do more content around my videos, not just focusing mainly on the gym. That's just because at this moment in time, that's the main thing that I'm doing, is just bodybuilding style workouts. Even though I'm a rugby player and I'm a boxer, I do a lot of cardio outside the gym. I don't film that as much, but lately I've been realizing that I kind of want to show people more. And this isn't as much for me to show off to people. I want to just show people what I am, who I am, and what I'm capable of, and what I can do. Not as much for you guys to watch, but also more for me, to keep myself on track, because I have noticed since starting to film my workouts that I'm a lot more on track with everything. It keeps me on my toes knowing that, I've got to film a video, or I've got to train today. It keeps me on track myself, so it's not just for you guys. I'm not just trying to show off to everyone, because I don't want people to take it that way. So just wanted to get that out there and have a good conversation and really just get on the same plate with everyone, if you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we're walking to the gym now. At least we've had a little bit of a chat there, so you just kind of know more about me, just because I didn't want to go all this time without really people understanding me and understanding what I'm going for, what I'm achieving, and what I'm actually training for. So yeah, at least now we can have that bit more of in-depth understanding, instead of you just watching and thinking, who is this kid? So at least now we have a bit more of understanding. So yeah, we're heading to the gym now, training legs. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be intense, it's going to be hard. I'm going to try my best, like always. We're going to struggle. We're going to be lifting some heavy weights. I'm really looking forward to it. So I just want to put that out there and just have that conversation with you guys, just so we're all on the same page. But yeah, if anyone ever wants to know any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll do a Q&A video if there enough of them build up. And then at least I'm not just some stranger that you're watching on YouTube. I'm actually someone that you know stuff about. So yeah, that's a bit about me. That's enough talking now. Let's get in the gym and let's go and hit legs. I'm looking forward to it. Right, so jumping straight into it, not wasting any time. We are on the leg curl and leg extension. It's a bit tight, that is, actually. Let's move that into a better position. There you go. Actually, no, we can put it down one more. There you go. That's better. Right, let's up this weight a bit and just get these legs nice and warm. We'll put on 60 kilo. So that was 60. Why not? Right, let's go. Right. Actually, let's chuck it straight into a leg curl. Why don't we superset it? Why don't we do that? So we'll superset it now. We'll turn into a leg curl as well. Because you can do both. Can I get my legs up there? There you go. Perfect. Right, we'll drop the weight a little bit just for the leg curls. Drop to about 40. About 40 kilos should be good. We'll up the weight a bit. That was a bit light on the leg curls. Right, we'll do 2 more sets. Maybe 3. We'll see. See how I feel. Right, second set now on this. We're going to superset it again, like I did on the last one. Just because this machine's quite good, I can change it quite quickly. So I'll pull that up a minute. Get my legs under. Wow, it's a bit of a tight gap, this. There we go. Right, we're under there. Oh, that's a bit of a tight squeeze, that one. Let's see, what's that weight like? Actually, we'll bring the weight down a little bit. It's a little bit heavy. I've put the machine all the way back just so that I'm getting a good stretch on my quads and just so I'm not hitting the weight down on the stack. But yeah, we're going to do around 12 to 15 reps on this, just because on machines and cables I like to keep it a lot higher versus when I'm doing free weights, the reps will come down. Like later on when we move on to back squats, we're probably going to do 8 reps maximum, I'd say, on that. So yeah, 12 to 15 should suffice. Right, straight into leg curls. If I can get this machine up, quite a tight gap under this machine. Let's move this up a bit. Can I move that up one? That's too high. Right, no, it's gonna have to stay there. Alright, it's fine, it'll stay there. I'll just try and get my legs under if I can. Oh, it's a really tight machine, this. Right, there you go. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep on 50. I'm thinking 2 more sets on this. That's what I'm thinking. So this is a very tight squeeze though in this machine. Wow, it is tight. Wow, I can't even get my leg out. Right, we'll do 2 more sets. We'll count them as kind of warm up sets. I can go a bit heavier. Yeah, it's nice to get the legs nice and warmed up for squats. So yeah, 2 more sets on that, and we'll move on. Right, 3rd set now. Jump straight in. This is right. I'll tell you what, we'll do like that, and then I'll bring it down. I think that's how you're supposed to do it, actually. Get my feet under. Wow, there we go. Now we're on. Now we're nice and tight in there. Pick up the weight a bit. And same again. Okay. Right. There we go. Right. Yeah, we'll set the same weight. Let's go. Ah. Whew. Now my legs are getting warm. Getting warm now. Right, we'll do 1 more set on that. Right. Whew, last song. So this is a good song. I don't know if you can hear it. You might be able to. So this song just reminds me of a Kevin Levrone edit. I can just see it playing in my head now. Kevin Levrone, the Uncrowned King. But yeah, let's put it down to a extension. There you go. Bring this down. Yeah. Right. I have to wait now. Last set on this, so I'm gonna just put it on. We're gonna go 85 kilo. I want to see how that feels. Right. Last set. Let's go. Maybe not. No, I misjudged that. Wow. Okay, don't worry. I'm moving that down. Right, move it. Move 1 down. Misjudged that one. Let's go. Yeah, I feel that one. Right, come on. Straight into hamstrings. Keep on the same weight. Let's go. Feeling that one. Wow. Right. We are definitely warmed up enough now for squats. Back squats it is. Right. I have about, I'm going to say 2 to 3 minute rest now before I start hitting back squats, but we're going to move on now to back squats. On to back squats, we're doing on a Smith machine, just so I don't have to worry too much about balancing, and it's also just a lot safer. Got the safeties up on here as well, which funny enough I only found out like a couple of weeks ago that these were safeties. I used this probably a couple of weeks ago when I hit legs in here and I didn't have the safeties on, which was a bad idea until I realised that they were safeties, because I never noticed them. But yeah, 100 kilo on, and yeah, let's just go for it. Probably just hit around 8 reps. I'll try and stay around 8, I'd say. Bit low there. I think they might be a bit high, these. Might take them down just one notch. Yeah, I think that's better. Take it down one notch, and then we'll do another set now, same weight. Take the stance a little bit wider. Whew. I think that's a good weight. I think I'm gonna keep it there. Don't want to go too heavy. I still want to make sure I'm getting good depth. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the weight at 100, especially after doing leg curls and leg extensions. Just because my legs are already fatigued, and warm. Don't want to do too much weight. So I'm gonna keep it there. And I'm gonna do 2 more sets, and that'll be good then. I just had another 2 minutes rest. I've lost the jacket as well. Put it over there, just because it's getting a bit warm with it on. So yeah, 1 more set. Same rep range, same weight, keeping it the same. Just trying to get the consistent reps to weight ratio. Just trying to keep the weight the same and the reps the same. So I'm keeping the strength over time. I want it to stay. I don't want it to drop. I want the weight and the reps to stay the same. So yeah, let's go. Right, on the leg press. This is our, what's this, 4th exercise. We got leg press, and then we got calf raises, and then that's it then for legs for today. So we're gonna do 3 sets on here. Heavy pressing, starting off relatively light. Was it 150 kilo on? So yeah, let's go for it. Whew, right. Keeping the weight high on this. We're gonna keep adding more weight, but also keep the reps relatively high as well. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's been a long day today. Wow. Feeling a bit tired, but you know, we still show up, we still train. Even when 100%. But still feeling good though. Right, let's put some more weight on. Right, I didn't have 150 on before, I had 140 on. I just miscounted. My head's not screwed on properly today, but we've definitely got 200 on now. Definitely, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 200 kilo. Right, let's go again. What am I like, gay? I'm not with it today, but that's fine. We're still gonna train hard. Let's go. 200. Nice and easy. Oh. Ooh. Right. Well, we'll do one more set. We'll put. Oh, what should we put on? Last set on this, so we'll put on. I don't know. I'm gonna decide. Right, we ended up putting on 230 kilo. Last set. Just gonna see how many reps we can get. I'm not gonna put a set amount of reps out there because I'll be honest, I don't know how many I'm gonna get. So let's just go for it and see. Oh, hold on. There you go. Forgot to put the thing up there. Thought safeties are flipped up. Right, we're done on that. Calves now. Right, guys, so we actually found a new pose down spot because the usual spot I pose down in is lots of people in there on the exercise bikes. So we've come in here instead, and we're gonna see what we reckon. I did end up doing calves. I did it off camera, didn't record it because it was a bit boring. I'll be honest with you. I didn't do a lot. I wasn't talking very much. I wasn't very much to talk about, so I just thought I'd cut out the video. So yeah, trained at calves after. Did the 3 sets to failure on calf raises, but I don't know how well this is on camera. But the leg pump is pretty decent. Thickness is still there, definitely. It's not the best lighting in here, I'll be honest with you, but I'm gonna try my best. But yeah, I stand like on an angle a bit more. Definitely thickness is there. Calves, decent. So I want to go from the side. You can sort of see a little bit of separation. If I go on the lighting a bit more, you can start to see a bit of separation now. When it's there, it's definitely getting there. But I'm happy with it. I'll be honest, today wasn't the most enthusiastic gym session, you know. It's hard to be enthusiastic every single session. But I tried my best, I still worked hard. You know, I'm not gonna slack off just because I'm not in the mood. I might not be very talkative, but the training intensity and level still gonna be exactly the same no matter how I feel. But yeah, short video today, shorter than some other ones. Well, at least you got to learn a bit about me as well. For people who don't know me, you got to know a little bit about me at the start of the video. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. And yeah, see you in the next one.